before it reaches the white tablecloths of Michelin dining rooms. It begins with a single spark. Beef is not just an ingredient, it is a timeline of human civilization. In this film, we are not just counting down dishes, we are decoding the geographical canvas of the world's most revered meat, from the primal smoke of the open steppes to the ultimate precision of European fine dining. You will discover how time, culture, and fire transform a humble cut into an absolute masterpiece. In Texas, time is measured not in hours, but in the slow burn of oak wood. 18 hours of patience, locked inside a cracked black pepper shell, revealing a truth that only fire can forge. Further south, fire becomes a religion. The asado isn't just a technique, it is a primal gathering. Here, the fat meets the iron, and the smoke tells a story older than the pampas itself. And in Brazil, they understand the architecture of flavor, the picanha. A crown of pure caramelized fat, kissed by rock salt and open flames. Simple, brutal, perfect. Crossing the Atlantic to Italy, the fire is harnessed with architectural precision, the Bistecca, a massive monument to minimalism where a single masterful cut defines the entire experience. But in Seoul, art is a gilding, Galbi, a masterpiece of alchemy where sugar, heat, and soy combine to transform a humble short rib into a glazed jewel. For the rougher strokes of art, we look to the open steppes of South Africa. The Braai, a communal canvas where the master craftsman reads the wood, not the time.
Dos tacos de asada, por favor.
But art can also be a burst of energy. Carne asada. Thin strokes on a screaming hot canvas, painted with a palette of vibrant acidity. And for the grand finale of Chapter 1, a performance. Lomo saltado, the breath of the walk, a master's kinetic art where the masterpiece is forged in a split second of fire. Fire transforms in an instant. It is a violent, beautiful collision. But to truly extract the soul of the ingredient, we must trade the flame for the clock. We leave the smoke behind, entering a world of steam and patience. Pho, a crystal-clear broth simmered through the night, serving as a liquid stage for the ultimate marble canvas. In Japan, the blade is a brush. Sukiyaki, razor-thin slices folded into a simmering dark nectar, then cooled in the pure gold of a raw yolk, a fleeting moment of absolute umami. Across the strait, depth replaces delicacy. The Taiwanese beef noodle, a dark herbal abyss where gelatinous tendons and robust shanks surrender entirely to the slow ticking of the clock. Moving to the mainland, the blade meets the dough, Lanzo beef noodle, a masterful dance of hand-pulled threads submerged in a broth so clear it mirrors the soul of the spices. But broth can also be a weapon. Sichuan Water Boiled Beef. Paper-thin slices poached in a volcanic sea of numbing chili oil, a brutal, beautiful shock to the senses. Sichuan Water Boiled Beef. In contrast, Korea offers absolute purity, solyangtang, ox bones boiled endlessly until the water turns into a milky canvas, waiting for the diner's final touch of salt. Along the canals of Thailand, the broth thickens with history. Boat noodles, an intense, dark elixir spiced with star anise and cinnamon, delivering an intoxicating depth in every small bowl. And finally, the broth surrenders completely. Rendang, coconut milk reduced to a rich, dark paste over countless hours, locking the essence of the islands into every tender fiber. Time has softened the bone. Liquid has concentrated into soul. But now we leave the warmth of the hearth for the cold, surgical precision of the gallery, where beef is no longer just food, it is a masterpiece of form. The carpaccio, a translucent veil of ruby, sliced so thin it breathes with the wind, an exercise in restraint, dressed in the gold of the earth. But precision can also be raw. The tartare, a meticulous mosaic of hand-chopped red crowned with a sun of liquid gold, the ultimate tribute to the animal's purity. Finally, the climax of complexity, the Wellington, a multi-layered fortress where the forest meets the pasture, hidden behind a golden wall of 1,000 pastry leaves. Returning to Japan, precision meets the flat iron, Kobe Teppanyaki, a kinetic display where the world's most prized fat is rendered to the exact second of melting point. In France, luxury is layered upon luxury. Tornado Rossini, a towering monument of tenderloin, crowned with seared foie gras and draped in a velvet curtain of black truffle. But French precision isn't always sharp. Sometimes it is the mastery of reduction. Boeuf bourguignon, a humble peasant dish transformed into a mirror of dark burgundy wine. And modern precision dares to bridge the gap. The Wagyu katsu sando, the ultimate paradox, the world's most expensive marbling locked inside the crunch of everyday bread. Precision isn't always silent. Sometimes it announces itself with a roar. Steak au poivre, a thick cut of tenderloin armored in cracked peppercorns, baptized in the fierce flames of cognac. And for our final masterpiece, the center of the center, the Chateaubriand, served not on a plate, but on a pedestal, the absolute pinnacle of tenderness, demanding nothing but reverence. From the primal smoke of the open plains to the surgical precision of Michelin kitchens, beef is more than sustenance. It is a canvas for human ingenuity. Which masterpiece calls to you? Leave your mark in the comments below. Welcome to Food Origins.